Hi, everyone, and welcome to our support group for women who are currently in or who have experienced long distance relationships. My name is Jen, and I will be facilitating our group sessions. I'm so glad that each of you chose to be here today and share this space together. The purpose of this support group is to provide a safe and understanding space for women who are experiencing LDR to share experiences, receive emotional support, and develop coping strategies. It focuses on fostering healthy communication, trust, and resilience in managing challenges and emotional stress. Each session is designed to provide members with opportunities for self expression, reflection, and skill building in managing the emotional challenges of long distance relationships. I think some of our participants are having internet connection because their video is messing up, but it's okay. It's just part of being in a long distance and we need to deal with the signal and internet connection, but that's fine. Okay, everybody is in there. Okay. So before we begin, I'd like to go over a few group guidelines to help us maintain a safe and respectful space. So, number one, what is shared here stays here. Everyone's experiences are valid, and we listen here without judgment. Okay? So you are encouraged to speak from your own experiences, but it's always okay to pass if you'd rather just listen. And lastly, let's be mindful so everyone gets a chance to speak. Okay, so we're going to start now with our introduction. So to start off, we'll do a short warm-up activity to get to know one another. Since the group is all about connection despite distance, I thought we can call this as the distance snapshot. So each of us will share our first name. Remember that our first name, where we live, where our partner lives, and one word or phrase that describes how we feel about being in a long distance relationship. So, for example, everybody listen. So, for example, I might say, my name is Chin. I'm from Philippines, but currently I live in USA, and my partner lives like 8,000 miles away because he's still in the Philippines. And today, I feel hopeful with my relationship. Okay, so each group members will take turns sharing until everyone has had opportunity to speak. Since we are meeting in an online setting, participants may use raise hand or emoji. I don't know if you can see that there in your Zoom options. And yeah, you need to um use that emoji or raise hand button to indicate when you would like to share next. So once this warm-up activities conclude, we will proceed to the next activity in the middle phase of our session. The purpose of this activity is to help members become acquainted with one another and to create comfortable and supportive environment that encourages open communication and sharing. Okay, so who wants to start?
Hi, can I go first?
Sure. You need to press first the emoji
I
button.
cannot I cannot press my button, that's why I just
You
send it to you.
volunteer. That's fine. That's
Yeah.
okay. Okay, you
So
can
hello
start.
everyone. Hello everyone. I am Marsha, currently in Manila, Philippines, while my partner's residing in northern part of the Philippines in Luzon. That will take hours of travel up to Manila. So well right now I just feel simply happy.
Okay, who wants to share next? Okay, Melly, it's your turn.
Well, hello everyone. First of all, before I start, I'd just like to ask if I'm audible.
Yes, you are.
So, hi everyone, I'm Melly. I live in Iloilo, Philippines, and my partner is also from Iloilo, but he is currently in Manila pursuing his dreams. So today I feel so proud. That's all.
Thank you, Melly. Okay, who wants to share next? Okay, okay, Kyle, it's your turn.
Hello everyone, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
So hi guys, my name is Kat. I live in Iloilo, Philippines. My partner is also from my hometown, but currently he is in Singapore. And today I feel grateful.
Okay, so perfect. We already know each one, and I want to say thank you for participating in our introduction. Now we're going to proceed to our middle phase of a session. For our next activity, you'll need a pen and a piece of paper. So, do you have a pen and piece of paper over there? I think I still have mine over here.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. So, I'd like each of you to take a few minutes to reflect and respond to three short journal prompts. Write down your thoughts as honestly and openly as you can. And the questions are, okay, you need to take note of that. Number one, what is the most challenging circumstances do my partner and I face in our long distance relationship? Number two, how do we manage these challenges? And for number three, what positive affirmations do we share with each other to stay hopeful during difficult times? Okay, guys, so you'll have about 5 minutes to write. Take note of that, 5 minutes to write. Don't worry about grammar or structure. I want you guys to feel comfortable. So just focus on expressing your thoughts and feelings. Your journal will also serve as a basis for your sharing. I will give a reminder if the time is almost over for writing and when the time is up. We'll come back together for group sharing. Guys, remember, don't leave the Zoom meeting. Just turn off your um m- microphone or the mic, and I'll encourage everyone to participate. But please remember that it's perfectly okay to share only what you feel comfortable sharing. The goal is to reflect, connect, and learn from each other's experiences. This activity aims to help participants, help each one of us to explore the core emotions within our relationships and gain insight from one another's experiences. Okay, so you can start now, and I think Kyle is having a internet problem because she left the meeting, but she'll come back. Okay, there you go. So you have 5 minutes. You can start now. Guys, reminder, you have 1 minute left. You have 30 seconds left. Okay, guys, so time is up. Can you hear me? Are you still there? I know
Yeah.
everyone is having an internet problem, and that's completely fine. I know that in some parts of Western Visayas in the Philippines, they are having a typhoon. So it's very understandable that you are having with your connectivity. Okay, so we will proceed now to our group sharing. Do you want me to share first? If that's
Yeah.
okay. Okay. So I will now start with my sharing. For me, the biggest challenge that we are facing is the time difference. Since my partner is in the Philippines, so we have a 12-hour time difference. Oh, I think it's already 13-hour time difference now because of the our time adjusted like backwards, and it's difficult to compromise, and it really needs an extra effort to adjust and make time. But as time goes by, we manage to handle it. Like, we still update each other even if one of us is not online. We already know our schedule, the schedule of each other, stuff like that. And at the end of the day, whether it's me or him before, going to sleep, we always say that distance is temporary and everything will be worth it when the right time comes to go home and to be physically together. I'm just very grateful for my partner for being so patient and understanding with me. I deal a lot of like my anxiety because of this distance, but he keeps on reminding me that, everything will be fine and everything will be worth it at the end of the day. So that's all. It's just a short sharing. So, who wants to share next?
Me.
Okay, Marsha. Since Marsha doesn't have any emoji or any hand raising button over there, you
Yeah.
just raise her hand and say me. Okay, Marsha, thank you for volunteering. It's your turn.
So in our relationship, one of the most difficult challenges we face is the constant possibility of misunderstanding and misinterpretation. It might sound simple to others, but for us, it's constant emotional terrain. So we need to navigate it carefully. My partner and I have worked hard to build a space where both of us can speak freely, where we don't hesitate to express our thoughts, our feelings, and even the things that scares us. But even with that comfort and openness, there are moments when our words don't land the way we intend them to. So sometimes we overthink, sometimes we assume, and sometimes our emotions speak louder than clarity. So being limited to screens makes communication even more fragile. A small pause, a slight change in tone, a message read later than expected. These tiny things can spark thoughts and feelings that weren't meant to be there. There are times when one of us ends up feeling hurt, frustrated, or overwhelmed, what we call tampo in Tagalog, and when that happens, the other one tries to comfort, reassure, and make things right, even if all we have is a camera and a voice struggling for a weak signal. So fixing these emotional moments can take hours because we can simply hug, hold hands, or sit beside each other quietly until the storm passes. We have to use words carefully chosen, patiently explained, and sometimes even then healing takes time. But despite the difficulty, what makes our relationship beautiful is how we always find our way back to each other. So no matter how
Hi,
long a
Marsha.
misunderstanding lasts,
Hello. Excuse me.
yes,
I
po.
appreciate you sharing all of this stuff, and I hear how important this is for you. But I am going to pause you for a moment so we can make sure everyone has space today. If that's okay, we'll write back to you
Yes,
later if it's
yeah.
very okay. Thank you for understanding. Who wants to share next? I think we're having an internet connection, trouble in internet connection. Yes, who wants to share next? Okay, so I think Kyle is having an internet connection. Melly, do you want? Okay, Melly raised her hand in Zoom. Okay, Melly, you can.
So, hello again, everyone. So, since that Kyle are having internet connectivity issues, so let me share mine. So, for me, one of the hardest parts is not being able to see each other in person or be together for important occasions like birthdays and holidays. So, we cope with this challenge by staying connected through video calls and reminding each other that the sacrifices we're making for our long distance relationship are temporary and will be worth it in the long run.
Thank you, Melly, for your efforts to share. So, we haven't heard anything from Kyle yet? Is there anything you'd like to share? Or there you go. No pressure at all. Just share whatever you're comfortable with. Okay, Kyle, you can proceed.
Hello.
Hi.
So for me, um, one of the most difficult challenges has been not being physically present for my partner, where he is going through a hard time and he feels the same way about supporting me. So sometimes, you don't need to say much, just sitting beside someone, offering a hug, or holding their hand can be incredibly comforting, and the distance makes that hard. So we've learned to cope up with this challenge by staying open about what we're feeling through video calls, watching movies together online, or simply checking in more often. So one affirmation we remind ourselves to help us stay grounded in the belief that the difficulties we're facing, including the distance, are temporary, is this too shall pass. So we hold on to the hope that in the future we'll be together, more stable, more mature, and closer to achieving the goals we've been working toward.
Okay, that's all. Thank you, Kyle, for sharing that, and thank you, everyone, for your thoughtful participation. I appreciate the openness that each of you shown today. It's clear that many of us are navigating the challenges that comes along with the long distance relationships. And we've heard from Kyle and Melly how helpful it can be to remember that this distance is temporary. And also from Marsha, they also do video calls and phone calls every day, and that's very important. Communication is very important. So right now we have different platforms. We have like this Zoom or just Messenger, Snapchat, or different kinds of social media application for us to connect with our loved ones with those distance that is very challenging. So many of us are in this situation because we're working towards our personal goals, whether that's becoming more financially stable, building our careers, or preparing for a more secure future together. My hope is that each of you continues to strengthen your connection with your partner and find resilience through these difficult times. I know it's very hard. I'm also experiencing it. So let's continue to support one another as we move through these challenges, knowing that distance and time differences don't diminish the commitment that we are building. Okay, so now we are going to proceed to our closing session. I think Melly is having an internet connection again because he left the meeting. She left the meeting, I mean. She'll be here soon. Okay. I think, do we need to wait for Melly or we can just continue?
It's up to you.
This is kind of difficult. Okay, there she goes. Even us also dealing with this difficult times of having connectivity issue. Okay, Melly's there. So the activity for our closing session is called Gratitude Circle. This is a gentle and an uplifting way to conclude the session. Each participant shares one thing they are grateful for in their relationship or one thing they appreciate about being part of the group. I will do the same thing. I will begin by sharing first, and after it, you guys will follow. Okay? The purpose of this activity is to cultivate appreciation and group bonding. Okay, so I am going to share first. I am grateful for my relationship and especially for my partner who has stayed patient and supportive through the challenges we've faced. I tend to overthink a lot, like what if and doubts. That drives me crazy, I swear. While he is the opposite. He is the opposite of me. He's very hopeful, he's very optimistic. He always reminds me to look on the positive side. And I think that is very helpful to balance our relationship. And I'm very thankful also for this group. It means a lot to be here, to be your facilitator, because I know how it feels. I am in that situation and I understand each of you. It means a lot to be here to connect with all of you and to learn from your experiences. I'm so glad to hear all of your experiences and your thoughts, and I think that's all. So, who wants to share next? Okay, Kyle. I think Kyle is having a good internet connection now.
Hello, so I'm grateful for this relationship because um, it it has helped manage my emotions and grow in my. I'm so grateful for this group because being here reminds me that I'm not alone in navigating this kind of adventure, navigating all of these.
Okay. I think Kyle is having a bad internet connection, but as to what I understand from her sharing is that she is grateful for her relationship because it helped her to manage her emotions and grow in maturity. Is that right, Kyle? I don't know. I assume because Kyle is have.
Yeah,
Am I right?
thank you.
Thumbs up. Okay, so this is normal to have this kind of problem connectivity. Okay, who wants to share next? Hi guys, who wants to share next? Can we hear from Melly? Or is Melly also having a problem connectivity? How about Marsha? I think Melly is also,
Okay.
I don't know if it's only in my internet connection or also in you. I think Melly disconnect. You think so? Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. So who wants to share next? Because I think Melly is having a problem connection.
Okay, I will go next.
Okay, Marsha, it's your
Okay.
turn.
So for me, I'm deeply grateful for my relationship and for my partner, especially considering all the challenges that we face being in long distance setup. So there are moments when misunderstandings and misinterpretations get the best of us, times when one of us feels stumbled and we spend hours trying to comfort each other, even though us through a screen. But I'm grateful because despite all of that, we still choose each other. So he has been patient, understanding, and willing to go through every emotional wave with me. And even though we miss each other's physical presence, those long hugs, long talks, and simple moments of being together, we always find our way back, forgive, and grow stronger. So I'm thankful for his commitment, for the way he stays hopeful and steady, and for how he continues to choose us no matter how hard things get. So I'm also grateful to be part of this group. Hearing your stories and experiences makes me feel understood, supported, and less alone in my own journey. So it has been meaningful to connect with you all, be able to learn from your reflections, and to share this space together. That's all.
Thank you, Marsha. Okay, who wants to share next? Can we hear from Melly? Okay, perfect.
Hello, everyone. I
Hi.
really apologize. I really apologize for the internet connectivity
No,
issues.
you're fine. You're fine.
So now I'm grateful enough for my long distance relationship as it strengthened our trust and showed me how love grows even with distance. So, and I truly appreciate and thankful enough for being part of this group because it feels comforting to be surrounded by women who understand the same journey as me. And that's all.
Okay, thank you, Melly. And I want to say thank you, everyone, for bearing with each other because all of us is having an internet connection issues. And I know it's normal. We also experience that with our partners. And I'm very thankful for you guys for sharing this space together. Thank you for participating for our next session. We will be having our next session this coming Saturday. I think that is November 29. Is that right? November 29? The Saturday? Yes, it is. November 29 again at 8 p.m. in the Philippines and it's 7 a.m. here in the US. I am going to see you guys and I will update you in our group chat for more information meetings and all about our next session. So, thank you guys. See you and have a great day.
Have
Bye.
a great night.
Have a great
Bye.
night over there. Bye. Thank you guys.